Today's video is going to cover our accounts receivable or fleet maintenance receivables program. And to show you a little setup routine, you need to go to your cash files and go down to this billing setup. Set up the billing setup for 30, 60, 90, 120 days if you charge interest. And then you can go back to cash files, you can go down to compile interest and print statements. So these are available from the cash files menu. So let's show you this screen. You click on the dollar sign and you'll either look up a customer or you'll type in a customer number, and it will show you all the tickets with balances if you have this check mark right here. So you can uncheck that and it'll show all the tickets forever. So this is balances and this is all, and you can look at all estimates, diagnostic, I don't have any, work in progress, or completed. So for receivables, of course, we're going to go to completed. This button here would be work orders in progress, completed, and diagnostic all together. So this is how you get your completed on the screen. So this, if you want to see totals, you can click on this little dot right here. You see I have $401.43 total for these completed work orders. There's a way to pay all these at once. You can pay them one at a time by clicking on the pay button. You can look at payments by clicking on the payments button, and that'll bring up any payments that were made on that work order. Then we have a multi-pay feature where you click on the multi-pay and you can select different invoices that you're going to pay and then click on pay all marked, and it'll pay them all. That's really convenient if you're working with somebody that sends you a check once a month to pay off certain invoices. You can pull up all the completed invoices, mark the ones you're going to pay with that check, click on the pay all marked, put in your check number, and it'll take care of it for you. Okay, now in this screen, let's go to all, for instance. And you can go over here and you can click on this and say, I just want to look at all the Freightliner tickets, and then click on this button and you'll see that's just the Freightliner tickets now. So if you're looking for a particular vehicle, you can go over there, click on the vehicle button, decide what you're going to do, and then click on this little check mark to select it, just like that. There's some other ways to do some searching, so we'll go over here and we'll turn this vehicle off, and we'll go to the search button, click on that search tab right there. Let's say I'm searching for oil change, and I'm searching for that in labor, and I'm searching for a date range. So we can say start date, which is the start date, ending date, and no date. So you just click on this little calendar and say this month, and if you want to back up 1 month, you can click on that arrow right there, say OK, and this is no filters. This would be date done, this would be start date, so that's no filters there. So this is everything that had oil change in it. You can look in here, you can see it said change oil and filter. So if you want to see everything with an oil change, you can do that. This will show you the customer balance right here. Up here you can print one statement or invoice, these two buttons here. You can edit the customer here. If you wanted to, you can make all your filters the way you want. When you're done, you can click on the send to button and you can say I want to send to a file, I want to send to Excel, and you can export it, or you can export it to CSV, or you can print it or put it in a PDF, all kind of options on the send to. So whatever's on the screen when you click on send to, you can create your own custom report or file with that information. Okay, so you've got the search, customer information, the date range, the vehicle search. Down here is a query situation. So you can click on this, and you can click on this U20, or any of the other queries that you can make custom queries looking for specific information. Select that, and you can see now that those are the ones, when you click on this query to filter it, you click on this button in the center, and that's going to show you everything that's got a U20 in it. So U20 is used right here where you have this check fluid levels. So you can filter those out by certain things that were done in the to-do list area of the setup that we have. So that's That's a very powerful query right there. Go in here, create whatever kind of query you want, select it, and then go down here and turn it on. So that's where you get that. So let's check that out. You can reset it right here. Well, that's a quick overview of the $ screen and what you can do with it. If you have any specific questions, be sure to give us a call at 1-800-457-7818. Thank you.